Hello, everyone. Good morning, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope everybody's fine and looking forward to getting started. Okay, so we will be talking about openings for white. So, without further ado, we will jump right into it. The move that I would like to recommend is 1e4. So we'll start with 1e4, and black usually will respond with 1e5, and this is what we will focus on. So 2, knight f3, good move, develops a piece, brings the knight towards the center of the board, attacking the pawn on e5. Black counters by bringing the knight to c6, again a good move, develops a piece, defends the pawn, and also fights for d4 square in the center. The third move that we're going to recommend will be bishop c4, an active move. Brings the bishop out, prepares castling, and also attacks f7, which is a weak pawn on the king side. Black will usually counter with a similar move, bishop c5. Again, a good move. Same goal, bishop is developed, making room for the king to castle in a few moves and attacking the white weak point f2. Okay. Now, here there are a few options. We will first look at what we call the Italian game, which is either knight c3 or d3. So if we go with knight c3, black will usually go knight f6. Here d3 makes good sense, and black will usually do d6 or castle kingside, or even h6. We'll talk about that. White's plans in this position include trying to pin this knight with the bishop. So bishop g5 is a good move. Once you pin the piece, you pile up on the pinned piece with your other knight, knight to d5, and threaten to open the black king side, especially if the black has castled on the king side. At the same time, black also has similar threats, bishop g4, pinning this knight, and then playing knight to d4 with same ideas. So far fairly symmetrical. And here I would recommend white doing bishop g5. After bishop g5, and here black should not castle, because if he does castle, because if he does castle, then white's going to go on with his plan, knight d5, threatening this. And if black says, I'm going to do the same thing, white actually has a pretty good move. He says, no, you're not. And after this move, you see the knight is not pinned anymore. We can take here, or even take there. Threatening the queen now. So if pawn takes, then queen here, with the idea knight takes f6 check. And when the king goes to h8, queen takes h7 checkmate. And if now bishop takes knight, we can go in with this. However, if black says, I'm going to do knight takes c2 check, what are you going to do? We can simply, I think, move up here, and after knight takes a8, sorry, a1, knight takes f6 check. Seems pretty good. Again, if black goes here, this is checkmate.